Okay, I think we are back. That was a bit of an internet hiccup. I have no idea why it does that. Yeah, so you'd expect, at least from experience, my own experience, that the telecom would be better at providing internet than Vodafone, which is horrible. And they are, but they still have some hiccups, and well, that was one of them. I thought it wouldn't be too bad, and it wasn't the last time we tested streaming, but apparently it is. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future. Might need to take some measures. Now, to get all the hydrogen in the right place, we kind of gotta get it down or something. Maybe we just flood the bottom here with some stuff to push it up instead. Pull the wall here and close this off. This access point should be working just fine though. So, once we do the whole liquid nonsense, the top will be about fine. We can use this as access point. We put some stuff down here. Bottle emptier there. For the right hand side part, first we gotta close you off, obviously. I guess we would vacuum. You can still get out, right? You're not like trapped or anything. Because you seem like you don't want to move at all. Which, that's nonsense. Can you really quickly move that uranium, like, in here? Well, you're doing sweep stuff in the 9. Can you just sweep that? Thanks. Okay. Still wish this was a double lock. It wasn't a double lock before, it's gonna be fine. Why is there sour gas? Is the CO2 just pushing it all the way up? Yeah, the CO2 is just pushing it all the way up there. We should not get any petroleum in here though. No crude oil, which would sink below the naphtha, which would cause problems potentially. That should be fine. Let's ignore that. And fill the bottom here. Let's see. We do want to fill this. First, I would like to move this up. Can we cut you off and then put some tiles in here and just fill this up? Yes, the jackals won't like it. Who cares about the jackals? Base, how are you doing? Because we will have some CO2 accumulating here at some point. It seems to be fine for now. And we might want to sweep a bit. By the way, reed fiber is not supposed to be up here. Can you just do that for me? It will be moved up there automatically by the sweeper, except for this part, because it has been collected by the dupes until now. You are not going to do anything anymore except for this one reed fiber. We don't want it though. We won't need this. I will want to make these tiles normal again. Let's get rid of all that. Okay. And you're basically done, yes? 1005 kilos, thank God you're not like Derpy McGee. And oh yeah, it's 400 on top, that's fine, but you don't need this much. Actually, if we opened this up, we could mop some of it and reintroduce it into the loop. I think that bar I like. Just to make sure we catch it. Or maybe we don't have to because it doesn't even spread. Okay, fine. Let's do the waste. There. Get some extra stuff. Now, how do we do the bottom? Right, we still want to open this up, put a tile here, and then a tile on top. I really shouldn't be concerned about how much is this. It wasn't 7 kilos before. It was insignificant. That's what it was. Yeah, okay, let's do some liquid here to push this up. You're gonna go, like, over here, actually. I don't like liquid for doing this. Can we do it differently entirely? We can. We can just... Oh, right, I'm being dumb. I'm being a dumb. Can we, for starters, put this in place? Put a thing here for a gas lock. Maybe higher? No, this is good. Mopping is done. Close this off. You're being just fine. I wish though this wasn't a weird triangle now. Oh yes, and you are allowed to go in circles. You are emptying this out still, right? Yes. And you're just being blocked by whatever's on the other side. Okay, good. How's your temp? This should be the most accurate, because they are like balanced out and they're down to 60 degrees. And this team is down to 200. So that looks all very nice. Okay, now we're gonna put a thing here like so. And then we open up this entire thing. And that's gonna be oxygen here. We're gonna open it up here. The O2 can flood the entire bottom, but not go up here, and vice versa. And then the gases will just sort themselves out. As for this entire top right hand side part, well, for now we don't need it. For the most part. Let's open this up. Mop it up. Open this up. And so the O2 can go in. We're gonna push this stuff over to the side. Before we open it up, we should actually do that. Except we can't, because we now have to open it up. But yeah, this will be filled with O2. This will not be able to go anywhere else. O2 can't push up. Hydro can't push down. The O2 is more, so it will push in, push over, eventually. Could even open this up because, again, it can't push by. We're pushing this all out, this is good. We will need the petrol in both of these spots. We'll do this one first. We're gonna use the solid tiles to push the gases to the side first and instate that liquid lock. You can empty this. It will unfortunately push these bottles sideways. And I don't want them to merge, so you're gonna have this petroleum. I've gotta wait. Okay, well, this is fine. No, it will crush things. Let's just wait for things to sort themselves out. There, it's all O2 now. It's already sorted out, for the most part. Cool. Yeah, you're gonna push this all up. It's 1000. This is still 3k over here. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Hydro, go up. Whoosh, whoosh. Shoosh, shoosh, shoosh. How about we give you another layer up here? You'll draw it now, right? Yeah. Give you another layer up there. That will allow the hydro oxy to go all the way to here. No, this doesn't work. Don't be a dum-dum. Well, you could have a layer. Wait. Right, we couldn't even have built those electrolyzers. Because they would have to have a floor up here, a ceiling, which would block the dupes from going through unless we want to destroy the tree farm leftovers. And we don't want to do that. Yes, push it out. And then do the petrol. There. Empty that. And then we can go over and then and out and to the side. Do all the good things. Anything else we want to do over here? Not really. Make this insulation. Make this insulation actually. Open up the bottom here. That is kind of important before we open up the rest for the lock, I guess. leave this in place for now. You're still gonna be trapped and crammed and crowded until we take care of all that. You can open up this much though. Okay. Did I put a thing in place to get rid of the naphtha? No. We're filtering it out here though. So I wouldn't want you to steal it away though. Isn't that beautiful? All the kinds of greens a boy could wish for. Sweeping naphtha. Sweep it over here. Very simple. Yeah. Very simple. Okay. Okay. Is this actually dropping? I really don't know. Let's just mark it like so. Can't take this out, right? And so this is the base, this is the dividing line between the two liquids. It's gotta go down, it's gotta... What else would it do? We're burning it 30 kilos a second. It has to go down. What a stupid question. There is no stupid questions. That's a stupid question though. Right, so this did sort itself out. Would you look at that? Now let's make this liquid lock final. Finish it. Finalize it. Yes, here. And make a bit more petrol if you can. That is 300 something. You go over here. Empty that. You have been insulated. You can open up the bottom. That makes Dracos happy again. We're still gonna separate those two gases. Can you just go ahead? Put a layer of stuff here. This won't push down. This won't push down either. We can just open this all up. The O2 will be pushed down, so it won't be destroyed or anything. And just close it off here as well. Give me the Pedro. Yes, very good. Very good. This is a bit irritating because of the look, I guess. Open the top part first so it doesn't diagonal switch nonsense destroy things. Do I want to make this into aluminium too? Yes, sure I do. Before we do that, of course, first open up here, make this into a floor so it's all nice and, you know, equal. We don't need to do anything with the pumps, but we can ought at all times, if we want to, extend our pumping range then. Isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? Yes, if you opened up the top part first, you could actually do something here. Okay. There. Even got some building material for you. Isn't that nice? You're gonna crush this? No, we're gonna destroy the top part first. Thank you. I was about to say, are you gonna trap the gas and crush it? But no, doing fine. You're doing fine. And that will be your other entry point here. Can you go ahead then and sweep all these parts, bits and pieces out of there? And we will go ahead and close the rest off in just a bit. Somebody will overtake you, Stila, and destroy this before. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Let's get all the bits out. That includes the naphtha. Sweep only. Naphtha. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, look at all that sweet polluted oxygen getting freed. Lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. That's irony. Okay. How full has this reservoir become? It's only 600 kilos in there. Would you kindly enable auto bottle one more time? This is 9 things. That is 1.8 tons if you bring it down once. into each of them. Why is there so much CO2 on here? Coincidence? Yes. Good, because I thought there might have been something happening with the left hand side here, which would be unfortunate. Now let's open up the rest up here. Oh my god, yeah, let's quickly open this up before we have some spillage and anything pushing into our liquid lock. And then we did want to do another thing, another log part. We can have this indented to here, make the room a bit smaller. Smaller? 1, 6, 1. How do I get the gases out of here? If I use a big pump and it still sits here, it will start sucking away at this chlorine. I would have to use mini pumps for sure. Gas, mini pump, 2 of them. Have power nearby. Or no. For starters. Let's do this. 2 of them? Sure, why not? Where's my naphtha? Empty that. And there's the petroleum. Give me 2 more. Always gonna be need for more. Let's make sure you are being moved over here. And we're gonna have like... What is this gas pipe doing? It's going to go into the sorter. That is very neat and useful. Stop that. I'll sort it all out. Let's bring it up by 1. And we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps here. That reminds me of my first base, where I built actual proper airlocks and was gravely disappointed by the game. And the one element per tile rule, which basically made me embrace liquid blocks because anything else would be stupid. Well, not stupid, but it would be applying like real-life logic into a game that completely disregards real-life logic, so why would I hurt myself? Alright. That's gonna be a lot of power drain for this one power line. I don't know if this is a good idea. You are not doing anything though. This is all sweepers and sorting. And maybe this part, the desalinator. Yeah, being on the same time is not gonna happen a lot, if at all. And if it does, only for a short amount of times. So it's gonna be fine. Now, fully vacuuming this is, it's gonna be great. It's gonna give us nothing, but it's gonna be great. A bit of insulation, which really, again, nothing. Would you mind? I can just close the door here. Okay. Now, the temps in here are... What? Alright, you're still adding more stuff. Yes. Can you go priority 1 here? Just empty out the rest. Maybe nothing in here. I wouldn't mind. How much is this going to be? Is this like another... Whatever is left in here, plus 2 times 1.4 tons. Whoops. That's going to be 0.4 is almost 4 tons in total. It should be fine. And this is just being staggered and slowed because of the other side. How about we don't do that? I don't think... Can you actually cool things down? It's coming in at 60 something. It's going out at 40 something. You actually can cool things down this way, okay. So we do close this off, because we will not have to come back to this then. It will just sort itself out. And over here we're going to close this off. And this gives us a good opportunity and way to get inside if we want to, but we don't need to. I think I saw a natural tile form here, right? A bit of tungsten. I wouldn't want that to sit there for eternity. And we have nothing to do, right? We have an artifact. We can't quite reach it. If I build a ladder going up here, the ladder will be destroyed. Unless... How about... How far have you... How much space do you need? this at some point. But yes, so what are you with? Who's requesting more red bolts? I thought you'd done. Oh, you're on indefinite? Oh, okay, well, in that case. You do need more red bolts. Okay, I said nothing. Nothing I said. Is there any debris up here? Wait, isn't that nuclear waste? Uranium ore, okay, I said nothing. Right, let's get rid of this. And make it a proper, proper thing here. Good. What is the R problem? You've almost in vacuum, but not quite. No, you should be right. Oh, right. No, wait, what? You should be 50-50, but you have to wait for the other one if the elements don't line up. Okay. That's okay. If the elements don't line up, you gotta wait for them. Or we could just give you, like, a bit of extra pipe, like so. So they can stagger and whatnot. Okay. We had CO2 and O2 and chlorine here earlier. It being down here would suggest that the CO2 levels are falling again. I'd hope. Because they are disgusting and they are not supposed to be as high as they are. But also, we couldn't avoid them. Obviously. Due to the permafrost melting. Now, there's another bit. There's a bunch of things I want to do. I had a plan about this. I don't remember what exactly it was. Great plan. Something, filling this up, but then also something else. Oh, right, yes. Power. Vacuum. Wire. This part. Not this part. Changing this part. So, first of all, I'd like to have the water, the dripping, the leftovers, the gunk, the disgust, the rest of the biome up here. I want that to drip down this way. So, it does not affect these buildings. It shouldn't anyways, ever. Because there's only gonna be a puddle on the bottom. But hey, let's make this nice and safe. And wide. I did think of making uranium power banks for our convenience. Now, one thing about that is I didn't quite realize, and the game doesn't really tell you. The game doesn't tell you at all, does it? That these have a lifetime. And that lifetime is 150 cycles. I don't know if that is time active or time existing. Because you could argue it is just radiational decay and they will just be unusable after 150 cycles. We'll just make one for now and have a look-see at it. We need 10 kilos of this stuff, enriched in uranium. We get 2 kilos per run. I'll do 5 runs here. And we'll watch them make the power bank. And if it degrades right away, well, we'll still want to use it for something. I don't know what. We'll just wait for it to, I don't know. For now, just build one. Good. Now. A few more cleaning actions over here. This one, not so much. And I want a pump in here. How's the pressure in this general area? There's sour gas here. Ew. Right, so I want a pump here to sort any nasty gases out that might get in here. There shouldn't be any, but hey, it doesn't really need to be steel. It shouldn't need to be steel. Let's use steel. Is there any leftover polluted oxygen in here? Yes, of course there is. Let's trap and destroy that. And you get your O2. It's just the same O2 line. Nay. And you're running a lot of stuff here. So I will just hook you up to this line regardless. because it's closer. I don't know. You can build all of this though, so that's nice. Then you get a bit of automation. You get a NOT gate in here. A NOT gate, so if there's not oxygen, let's put you a bit more in the center. If there's not oxygen, on the right is fine. If there's not oxygen for a long time, you check oxygen, it goes green, but only after the filter gate has prolonged the signal. And they switch to green for a number of seconds, so it doesn't flicker. Where would we want to build that? Like, I don't like your setup. I don't like your placing, spacing and whatnot. I guess we can have it down here. Sure, why not? It would be right below, but it would also be allowing this to fill up with skunk first, or nonsense, or hydrogen, or whatever. So you are going to be a filter of the gases. Gas element sensor. Don't use tungsten, thank you. Gold is perfectly suitable. You open this up, there will be a trapped pocket of stinky air in here. We are disgusted by it and we're gonna destroy it. Yeah. How unnecessary. This is granite, so use the granite if you can. These doors could be other tiles, but they are cheaper, so we'll leave them as doors, but lock them. And this power wire goes away, all of this goes away too. Okay. And then beyond that point, you will be again separated. You have power, you need a bit of pipe still. Just go up here with that. Give you a high pressure vent. Once that is done, we can lock this off. We don't need enough down here, we're just gonna fully, oh my god, lock this off. You're not properly set up, you are properly set up. You are not properly set up. This is all fine, this is all fine, this is all fine, this is all fine. You need to be fixed as well. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Thank god we never used that. Excusez-moi, why is this running? Oxygen. Not. Screen now. I need the other one. This needs to stay green for a bit before it turns off. Needs to be a buffer. For now, just stay green. Good job. Yeah, I did not really think of what. I did not really think of the NOT gate in the right way, I guess. And then we just go ahead and lock this off entirely. So this is going to be like a wrecked old wall. This is going to be like a dome, so things can sort themselves out into here. It's roughly the center of the base. The question would be, do we add this to be part of the base? I think so. Maybe give this mushroom just randomly a wall here, so there's going to be CO2 in here no matter what, and you can keep growing. Temperature should be fine. It's just going to be a cute little wild mushroom sitting on a bit of mud. I wouldn't mind that. And this top layer that might just end up getting disgusting with time, but whatever. You're all trapped. You have suits, it's fine. That's fine, you can just go down here and be still trapped. Yeah, that sounds about right. Open up this part and enter the base again. Open this as well, let the water flow down. Then I guess good job. Are you trapped by 4? 4 good, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is within your friend's range, so you have lucky, I guess. Right, and then we're gonna just make this into a proper floor or something. Okay. The gas is up here. Well, there will be some CO2 accumulating on the left-hand side, I guess. Not that we really care. This could be opened. Wait. I know, we do need these. We do need these doors to keep this as a science room. Because one, this is some heavy machinery, and two, the room might become too big. I still want to remove these bits though. For better airflow potentially. Okay. This can be opened. Make this all a bit nicer. That would also mean I want to be able to reach all this debris stuff. So also get rid of this. This and this. It's also ugly. And I have a tile here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Let's get rid of a bit more nonsense here. Wow, you all are very eager doing this. How about, you can hop on top of here, you can hop up through, up here, in here, reach all of this. You can reach all of this. The bottom is reachable through other means. And you can go up the other side, 1, 2, 3, here and here. You should mop this. You've been closed off. There's a bit of sweeping to be done. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of water. I don't care. It can just stack there and build its own little ocean. Sure. Surely. Oh. Did we already get another meteor shower? Why is there so much stuff here always? There's always stuff here. It's so stuffy. And did you bring over? You did bring over and down the artifact. So now we do have an artifact, yes. Where's the machine? There's the machine, yes, we do have Moldavite. Alright, so do we have a good spot to display that? Not yet, not yet. I do want to do some steam stuff. I do kinda need to move these two buildings. Yeah, let's move those two. You need both, all the 5 tiles you're occupying, right? And this one's only 3. And how wide is a sauna? We can't make saunas. We have no wood. No wood. Can you stop cooking all that wood up? Thank you. We have a bit of wood. We have 74 wood. Is that enough to make a sauna? Yes. No. We have some 300 wood. Okay. That should fit and sit. So yeah, that's gonna be fine. We need 3 and 5, we need 8 tiles. So this much. Yeah, this should be fine. And surely we won't need that many triage gods in the future. So we are not gonna build a bunch of them randomly in some place. Because we won't need them. I didn't build triage gods today. The dupes might build them. I can't stop the dupes from doing what they're doing. But we are not going to do that. Anyways, so this whole thing we also want to fix though. You can't go down there right now. You will be able to go down like this. And actually, how about you just mop this up. Build a few airflow tiles all the way through here. And then one here and here. Open this up. And that should work just fine. What is wrong with you? And why is it always priest? This is reachable apparently. I guess it's reachable by priest. Can I show you on navigation? Yeah, okay, my bad. Sort of. Not really. The dupes are at fault. Dupes are at fault. Always. Here, open this up. Do prioritize that part. There's no CO2 nearby, so Priest will have a problem with that. In like 2 cycles or so, maybe. Because you should have at least 2 cycles worth of O2. Oxygen. Tank. Yeah, easy. So, somebody's coming over to help? Or you guys are gonna be like, meh. Also, can you rid ourselves of the water in here? Not this one, it's too much. No, you can. And don't drop the battery, please. Don't. Why do you always have to use the other one? They never use the renewable battery for helping a friend out. That's so weird. Random almost. Except it's not random. If you know what I mean. We have music still? Yes. Can you start from the beginning? Thank you. And mop all of this. Oh nice, the slime pushed the water further into the spot where they would mop it, but not far enough. Good. Anyways. Sweepity sweep. And then the gold part. Can we get down there? No, of course not. If I build a tile here, you would be pushing it down here, we wouldn't be able to mop it afterwards. Can you just build a ladder here for now? Maybe don't make it out of plastic, yeah. And is this doable? We can do you, yes. We just need a tile here. Make it all out of this stuff. Aluminium ore. Steel. Aluminium ore. Okay, let's just go full aluminium. Okay, so it all looks the same and whatnot. That is going to extract the gold for us. Now the big question would be... how quickly will the gold cool down in the pipes? Because we had a problem the other time. That problem being, well, for first and foremost, we wanted to get tungsten in bottles as well, just as we do with aluminium. Aluminium has a way higher heat capacity, so it's cooling down not as quickly as the other ones. And also there's a lot of thermal room, basically. Like 1,000 degrees worth of... What is happening here? We mopped that. Why? Rhetorical question. Why though? Okay, well we mopped that, okay. Empty it. So this happened. Okay. Fine. Where's the next power wire? Oh, right there, good. Can we open up? Let's go ahead, do an airflow tile here. Open that naphtha. We're gonna go ahead in the right place already. We'll need the space. No, the wire needs to go up by 1. That aluminium will just be in the way of things. Can you remake this as well? Okay, you can open up this. You don't need to remake the wire below. Oh well. It's still all stinky air down here. It's good. It's supposed to. And then we just go ahead and do a deodorizer on top here. That should suck up all the stink from inside. That's an unfortunate happening over here. Maybe just make it into a proper lock. I don't know. This is not a high danger or whatever room thing. Like if there's something happening here, it's gonna be like this. And it's not a really big problem, just a minor inconvenience. Why is there water? Alright, from the base. So yeah, we'll just ignore that for the most part, I guess. Now these liquids, I still want them to drop, I guess. And maybe build that ladder differently, like here. Or maybe since there's not supposed to be any more water coming in from the bottom at the top, just open up all of this. And we can enter from the top again. That won't be a problem, right? There wouldn't be anything problematic about that. Because, like, why would there? Can you just lock this, open this, free yourself? Thanks. Okay. And then I think we'll always come in from the top. Don't need this. Leave that in place. Deconstruct this first. Yes, this and this and this. No unnecessary pathing. This. No unnecessary pathing, as I said. Yeah, leave that in place. That's that. And that. And some sweeping. Oh my god, there's so much to sweep down here. There's so much to sweep down here. By the way, talk about unnecessary pathing. This does nothing, and so does this. But you will help us to deconstruct the rest in here. So we'll do just that. Make everything nice and in reach. So basically they can build it from the bottom all at once. So it's basically one action per level here. And let's just have the dupes take care of that. Now, for back home, let's go ahead and fix all of this. Remove all the unnecessary nonsense. This looks really good. You all look really nice and good and finished and just the way you're supposed to be. Oh my god, there's gonna be like one piece of debris inside. No, we can't deconstruct this, that's fine. Okay. This loop is 50C. You're at 50C-ish. Steam temperature is perfect. I love it. It's great. Now, let's get another fun room over here. Don't think we need more space than this. The power might be a bit of a different beast. What is this? These ones don't really count. So basically all that is on here is 240 for the most part. Well, the two of you will be destroying any wire. How much is in here? Shoot. Up to 1940. How about we hook you up over there? You go into here. This won't be doing anything. We cut this off. Don't know about all that. We could have a transformer thing on here, but that space is for oxygen making and so on. Maybe not. This is 1500 whatever. If we hook up the rest of the food stuff like so, it will be just fine. And you can reach that. You can reach it from any of these places, whatever. Okay, you cut off for now, that's fine. I kind of would like for Sweepy to be on the same thing. Yeah, he should be fine. Alright, I would like to remove the longer wire. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay. This is not yet a fun room. You need some fun building. And I think the puzzle cube is just the most fitting. And there's no space here. Are you joking? Remove this to the side by one line. And just so we can fit in a cube. That thing. I don't even know if this building bonus really does anything. And then we have some room for saunas here. Can't we really? There's no way we can, right? We need the lux from here. We could get a more Scheinwachse. This would be fine. We'd have to have 1, 2, 3, and this is not enough. Wait, it is. Okay. In that case, we can move this room over by 1. We gotta do that, kinda, if we don't want... Hold. It can be higher already. This is fine. You get some glass up here. So basically I want to level this all up. Have all this on the same height. Remove that bit. Bring it up by one as well. Do we have 2 spaces? We need 3 spaces around. For now this is fine either way. So what we want to do is a number of things. First let's level this. You're all gonna go away, I guess. Left and right. We start left and right? No, let's not do that. We start on the left and we just push you with this. You're all reachable. There's some ladders here still. Just deconstruct it all. I might want to get in here as well. We have more trap loops. Y. Double Y. You can go down, you can go over here, you can go up here, you can go over here. What is your problem? What am I missing? Oh, this is too high. And up here? Oh, I see. Yes, I don't disagree. Let's cut this off entirely. That's not gonna help you, I know. That is not gonna help you. And then we get a thing here. And also this. And this. And I just do this real quick so people can get out. And ulti should be able to do that already. Okay, so you're not trapped anymore. Very good, very good. Now, let's get back to the fun part, or rather the fun making part. This is the right spot. Let me double check. 1700. No, 1100. No, 11,000. Okay. There, and there. Nope, not like this. F5. Yes, this one. Good. You go here, here, and here. And you all have enough stuff. The wind tunnel. Let's just start with you being here. And we have a pedestal. Do I want to put a pedestal over here? We'll see about that. I want to hide the put up the floor by one. Like so. And remove some of that. We can't really reach that, can we? Shoot. We can't really do that, can we? No, all because of sweeping. Well, we can close the door again. We can have a thing open here. Sweepy, go to the left. Go. Leave. Bad Sweepy, go away. Okay. Open this up, it's important. But basically Sweepy's only here for the dupes, whatever. For their unorderly food consumption, or whatever you want to call it. Right, so there goes all bits and pieces that are supposed to go away. And you can reach all the way to the top. That is nice, very nice. This might even give us a good entry point into here, except it's not. Can we get in here? There's spore kit in there, spore kits. But that should be fine. Dupes don't inhale unless there's oxygen. We could go down this way. We would have a thing here. Would need to have a thing here again. How many is there? Sprockets. We had only 1 or 2 or 3 from the storage units. From the Bionic builder. That's 2. Regardless, we gotta come in from here-ish. We will need this tile here. So you could come down this way. Have something below here. The CO2 should be not enough, necessarily. It's gonna be enough. So the O2 doesn't flood the bottom, I'm sure. I'm confident. Can you remove the floor first? Do I want this removed? Yes. And this, and this, and this. Do that. Open this all up. Somebody will be trapped. This can be opened. In general, wouldn't it make sense if this floor was mostly carpet? There as well. And maybe in here as well. Just a little bit of carpet. We have a lot of refab now. This one. I don't know how wide I want to make this. The toilets. I don't think we need that drop a bit anymore. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Nice and carpeted bathrooms, as they are supposed to be. As nature intended. And then get your decorations. Okay, you have power, you have decorations, these all run. Your Scheißblocken are not proper. You have stuff falling down, poop that needs to be sorted, that is fine. We do want this much space to fit in tube access, so that's also fine. Might want to work around tube access in here or something. There wouldn't even be space here. Oh, for starters, wait one. We can't deconstruct because Derpy McGee. Okay, there's not enough room for a pedestal and a pot on top of it. We can't do body butts, we have an allergic dupe somewhere. We have 2 spore kits, so we're not going to do that. The mirth leaf should be fine. This is well within range of what Joe has used as well. Thing, whatever. So we can do that at any point in time if we want to, need to, desire to. Okay. Now, wind tunnel. aka hurting dupes. And dupes is pop eardrums. Okay. That goes here. You are not building anything here right now, because I don't know why, but you are not. First of all, can you not build this yet and first deconstruct? And then we get a reef configure our surfboards. And something interesting, I guess, is the fact that they need like very tiny amount of water, right? They need 2 kilograms. Is that per second? I think I did calculations, and that is maybe not even per second. Austin Claus, thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome in. Anyways, I did some rough calculations on napkin math or whatever, and 1 run of the sauna should be enough to run the surfboard for like the 13 or 12 dupes or something, if I'm not mistaken. Like there's a 20 kilogram storage inside of them, and they need like 30 seconds at 2 kilos. No, I'm not entirely sure. I need to consult the wiki on that again. Where is it here? Can we get the surfboard really quick? I don't know if you want to see. Tell me if you want to, but I'll just tell you anyways. Surfboard. Mechanical surfboard. Effects, morale, stress, water. 50 grams per second of water. Right. Because this number here is weird. Spillage 50. Oh, there's the spillage. Okay, we can just go with that. Right. It spills 50 grams per second. It has a 2 kilogram tank. So we have 50, 2000 divided by 50. Right. So that is 40 seconds. Am I dumb? That is not the proper storage capacity of the thing. According to Wiki anyways, the storage capacity is 20 kilograms. And this one says 2000 grams, that's 2 grams. If it was 20 kilograms, this would be like times 10. And then we add to our 400 divided by 30 seconds for a tube, and we have 13.3 runs of the surfboard before we need to get in fresh water. A sauna run is 25 kilograms, so one run in the sauna is more than 10 runs of the surfboard, basically, just for the rough napkin math. And so I want to work with that. I want to cut off the water supply. It's basically what I'm getting at. We can just dump the excess water over here for a quick sec. That should sort itself out at the bottom of the map or something. Yes, map. Poor dupes won't be able to surfboard for a while. For a short while, really. How big are these rooms now? 61 and 44, that's 105. Can you... This is another 308 tiles. Can the rec room be... Damn it. It can't be that big. I can't combine these two, is what I'm trying to say. This one doesn't even need additional beautification, but here, have more beautification. And sweep a few bits and pieces. What do we have here? That's actually just the crafting station, okay. Right, we did make a bit of a floor redevelopment, so let's get rid of the old building materials here, thank you. And how are things over here? Gold. Are we golden yet? Why is there... Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, the pipe is just breaking because we opened this. We gave this a foundation, and that foundation allowed it to let things go out, and the gold is sitting in the pipe and then breaking. And this is just cooling down, and it will break in just a second. What's your melting point? It's like 1060, yes, 1063. No, you're gonna just barely not hit that spot, okay. Now let's move that over. That's gonna take a bit of time. The surfboards are also in the wrong spot. Well, probably. We'll fix that in a second. You are... Wait, what? Where's my... vent? Did you not build that? Did I cancel both of them? I cancelled one of them. I shouldn't have cancelled both. Pedestal. Have we anything else we can put on the pedestal? I want the first one. Well, let's see. I can just build one for now. Is there anything? Oh my, we have new ones. They're all from Bionic Spec. From the Bionic Spec. Arcade. Isn't that perfect? Do one brass golden thingy here. I would do the arcade maybe in here somewhere. Maybe at the very forefront. Maybe at the yeah, let's do it here. So it shines into the thing on the side. Assuming we need 6 for the saunas and then 2 for... Okay, that fits. For the surfboards. Now, the question number 1 is... This is our only water falling down, right? This is the only reason why we have this whole sewage thing beyond just regular stuff falling down and poops being disgusting and whatnot. Yeah. Still, we just do that. We just have the surfboards, like, push stuff down, gunk stuff down. Like, real quick for you, I would like to have the Moldavite over here. That is the one that's actually nice and pretty and super good. What is happening here? You're sucking up the CO2. Did we open up the base to... No. Would it help if I... Okay. Are you compressing it into up here? I guess so. Yeah, right. So there's that. Maybe I want more airflow here, just in case. The left hand side here is just fine. Actually... Maybe... Just maybe. This is in place. Just do this. We open up things over here again. This will be our entry point. Just giving this a bit more room. We'll leave this as our entry point. And this room will just help us to allow for any potential further spore kits to not require as much action and effort as we do right now. There. Full sentence. Wait. This is still gonna be open, kinda. Wait. I gotta stop Sweepy from getting over there and destroying the liquid block. It hasn't destroyed it yet, but why? Luck? Oh no, we have this open. Okay, that's why. Yeah, this can be open. And there's a tile here already, which we can use for the after. Okay. For the liquid block. Which, in my mind, already is completely the same as naphtha, apparently. And now there is some CO2 trapped in here. No, there's not yet. As long as there's no CO2 trapped in here. Okay, some of it will be destroyed, it's fine. It doesn't have to be a perfect 39. Where's the naphtha? 38.3. Still sad. Alright, let's open this up. Mob this part and get the other two sprockets in. Do I want to make this into diamond tiles? I could. We could. Also, that means the sprocket is going to be here and here. That means we can't just have an opening at the top. Now can we? Sweepy. Where's the switch to turn off your liquid sweeping? And you will still easily reach that, right? This is not above 30 some degrees tiles. So we'd have to have an opening here. We just need to have this door on auto. So Sweepy doesn't go through. That's just how it is. Or we have a knob that's going up. That would not be very helpful. The real question now is really just if we don't extend the room. Wait, we have a frozen friend still, and we have George. We might want to extend the room all the way to here at least. Then we get those two. Sweep things inside. We got rid of the old pipe, which is nice. The gas pipe. That has been bothering me. Kinda. Can we get a good space for a good spot for that? We can move you over to the side here. Okay, now what's your what's your beauty, by the way? And will it aeroport, arcade pedestal, sprocket, carpet, what? I don't see the thing. I don't see the moldavite. That's weird. Is that in the database? No, slime. Okay, that reminds me of something, but not what I wanted to go looking for right now. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the incoming pipe. And then sauna to the right, because sauna 1, you're gonna be close to where it's hot, or rather you're gonna make this beach chairs hotter, and it will be just further improve your... no, it's gonna do nothing. Can we get something onto here? We could do our nuclear power bank, just because, and see how it... no, we shouldn't. It might just affect its duration. By not affecting the duration. Let's just not do anything here. I'll have something else, some other kind of pretty building or something. You can get more blooming, more flowers. And then the surfboards. Did I make a mistake? No, I think not. We can still have you drip It's on the right hand side, right? It's gonna be here and here and here and here and then go down. These will be normal tiles then, or not. But yes, they will. And we need to... What is your problem? No pyrite. Oh my god. What did we do? Is this reachable? This is reachable. Wait, I read this wrong, didn't I? Did I just say pyrite? Wait, what? Why pyrite? Why would you use pyrite? Is this pyrite? Oh, you copy-pasted that. Let's use something that is more abundant. Right, this is... But this is Electrum. Why did you switched between them? Okay. Sure, whatever. I like this Electrum texture. It looks really metal. I like that. Right, how much power do you need? 480. Okay, that's quite a bit. You also need 480. What is on here? Nothing much. Nothing at all, right? Okay, cool. Then you get this and this. This is like 1,000. 1,080. 1080. Okay, cool. Cool. With that in place, we will want to move the storage tiles again. The right hand side part, well, I guess we just have to... What is this one? What? Why is there a question mark icon there? Branching booster? Okay, I would have expected it to look differently, but fine. Just move both of them over here. I don't care. We open up this space. Good. Water can flow. Water can flow. Now, water can also flow here. I will give one of you priority over the other, I don't know. Do I want to give priority here? Do I make you go 50-50? This is futile, so just that. We do need to meter this, where we do want to. So we don't have steam sitting in the pipes. Liquid valve meter. That is not heavy machinery, right? It shouldn't be, right? It really shouldn't. We need some steam. Ew. We need more space for you. This is aligning nicely. It's almost aligning nicely. Can you... oh, no. It's fine. Can you... you can be moved by one. It doesn't align nicely with the wire coming in, though the wire also needs to go to the pumps, so that's fine. In that case, you just go to the right by one. This power wire is whatever. You can go like this and that, and remove all of this. Is this going to be a problem? No, not at all. Go here. I don't know what this is about. Oh right, this is our backup thingy. Because we had the gas in here break before, but it's gonna be fine now. It's polluted oxygen. And usually it's polluted oxygen that destroys the gas. By having the vent off gas, despite no actual material that could off gas being there. Oh, by the way, that would be the fix to our CO2 issue. Except you're just running all the time, but you will be fine. Question, what is up with oxygen? And why is there so little here? This is all good. This seemed like super low O2 earlier. Nah, it's actually good. Maybe it's just when the wind tunnel runs. Okay, well, fine. I'll just assume that and give it no further mind. Pay it no further mind. Open this up. There might be two dudes coming in the future. If they do, we might want to use that door as a stepping door to get up. Yeah, whatever. Now ignore it. Now, this is our our water coming up. This is our stem coming up. You will go... I should make as many bridges as possible, but not here. Here would be whatever, yeah, this is fine. We can bridge over. Where's your target? I want to fill up one first and then the other, right? So we have uptime more quickly. Hold. We will also need a meter down here somewhere. And that meter should be within the steam room. Plus, we just got some... Shoot. We extended this room, which means we could have all the kilns a bit closer to the base, to the supplying part and whatnot. Can we fit the gas shut off somewhere else? Maybe here. Here-ish. I wouldn't mind doing that. So we can have more real estate on the floor. You would need power though. In that case, can we fit you in? Belly, shut up. It's not time to eat yet. We have time yet. Yeah, we just go do this. Move you a bit to the side. What is your automation? Oh, right, this is nice. You're close to get to each other then. And then we can have the kilns on the other side. We can even have a tile on top here, which gives us room for yet another kiln. The uranium can go wherever, and that allows us to just remove all of this. You'd go away as well. Move the pumps a bit further down by one. So this goes like so. And then the power wire can go however it wants. Like so maybe. Okay. Do we have a sweeper? Not really. Do you need power still? You still need some power. Bit of automation. All leftovers. Get rid of that. Get rid of the shoe pipe, I was about to say. Except... actually, if we just connect you to... This is empty and can be removed. Perfect. Yep, good. Extend this. Copy paste the recipe. We have one recipe copied for now. Wait, hold. Sweep. The sweeper reaches everything from here. That's the case. We get one free tile, like this one, with sweeper range. So we don't want to have the storage bins here, because the sweeper can't reach both the tiles, but rather here. We move them over. We for now leave them in here. They're set up. Their settings, so we can more easily just copy paste it over. What's the temperature in here? 176 and 7 tons per tile. It's gonna last us for a good while. Okay, now you're gonna connect in here. We will need another, maybe the first one. The gas meter shut off thing. It's gonna go in this way. Would you kindly drop things down here? Empty this pipe. Okay, very good. This needs to be made from whatever I want. It can be made from whatever I want. Then go ahead. Hold on. Could be no. This needs to be insulation. Ceramics. I really don't need ceramics. I really don't. We're gonna count the amounts. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, no. Sandstone? No, sandstone is a bit flimsy. What did it take here? Granite? That's even worse. This one. There we go, okay. And then we can just go ahead to this. No, we can't. I can't copy paste it like this, can I? This is gonna be annoying me to no end. Yeah, restart like this. Then we go up. This gas pipe, we can switch a rule around a bit. And you can just go... Well, first we gotta rid ourselves of that part. What are you made out of? Sedimentary rock, that's fine. This is gonna be remade and replaced and moved by one to the side. Now that needs power. And that is true up here as well. Okay. And then go ahead and do the very simple automation. Where do we put that? In here somewhere? There shouldn't be anything major being built in here that would collide with our stuff, would it? With our automation ports. Go like this, and that's it. You're gonna be connected. You are gonna be connected now. Go in here. Oxygen flows. You will not flow quite yet. That is intentional. You have no power. You have no nothing. We will need to get some automation through here. We want to get that out first. Gold, yeah, that's good. We have room here. The steam turbines won't change. Let me hope. I need to. I just hope. Okay, first of all, you're overheating. Can you just remake this out of something that doesn't overheat? Steel. God, I wish tungsten was just giving us overheat temp as well. Maybe 100 or so degrees, that would be fine, no? Would be mighty fine. Excess water goes out here, and we just drop that. Yes. Wait. Yes. It does. But before it drops out, we fill up with the surfboard. I'll give you ceramic because the water in here is going to be stagnant and it will remove some heat transfer. Not that it's going to be major or anything. We do need to do this after the counting though. As always. By the way, what? I was about to say, why are you broken? I should replace your material. That also replaces your... What is happening here? Are you actually empty? You're actually empty because we're not running this at all, ever. So, as we all know... Wait, not like this. I need to move... I can't move you. Yes, I can. As we all know, we had like 2 pipes of stuff here. You can't see my mouse if I do this. We had like 2 pipes of stuff here. That's like 20 kilos. And we are using up, maybe it was like 10 kilos. We're using up 0.1 kilogram per second. So that was like 10,000 grams divided by 600 seconds per cycle. Bullshit. It's like 10,000 and we divide that by point. That's grams, so no, by 0.1. Then we do it by 600. This only lasts us 166 cycles. Is that correct? Am I being dumb? Anyways, no, not like that. Let's just have this turbine refill that at any point in time. I don't know what this is all about. Also, I do want to remake this part, so it doesn't hurt. I think I just botched those numbers entirely. That's fine, whatever. Then let's get the automation going. Right, your output port, I wanted to see this for sorting it out in my mind. So your input port for gas is also, it's your output port for automation. So they're switched basically. So you are giving me a signal going up, so do you. So I gotta cross the signals basically, is what you're saying. Okay. This is going out. I do first need to bridge things. So go ahead with this. And then I'm clicking outside of the game for no reason. Wait, yes, this is fine, probably. I need a NOT gate here, I need an AND gate afterwards. We do gotta get our pulse signal. So whenever the bottom meter gets green, we only send a green signal, like when it's sent up all its stuff. It sends a green signal, allowing the meter on top also to let through a set amount of stuff. Now we gotta bring this into... Can still go through the top here, I guess. Into here to reset. And you're gonna come down to reset the other one. Unfortunately, the end gate's output doesn't line up nicely. So I'm just gonna put that here. The NOT gate is your output aligning nicely, it's not. Oh well. Whatever. We go like this, we go like that. We go through the floor here and up in this thing. And the value we're gonna set this to is 25 kilos. That is the amount of stuff we need to run a sauna once, if I remember correctly. Where is it? Sauna. It's in here now. Water use per. Yes. I don't like the wire in my glass tiles at all. I hate it. Let's hide it behind a thing here. Oh my god. Door. I hate it either way, don't I? No matter what, I will not like it. Yeah. We could just move the saunas to the left, and then the valve would go to the right. Let's not do that. We could do this. I don't mind the bridge behind the saunas, do I? This is fine. They should both be allowed to move 25 kilos, I think. Or not. No, you're not. If you were, you would just do that. Okay. Now, the first time filling them up, how much is the sauna gonna store? Sauna, Velikov, hey there, yes. You wanna sit on the sauna, in the sauna? Storage capacity, steam, 50 kilos. Water, 25. So we need 100. We do fill them up like once. Hold on. I don't want you to send a green signal yet. We do 75. You should be green now. Wait, no, you did 25. Now you're gonna go up to 75. Wait, how did you do that? Was it just sitting in there? What better place for a sauna than in a sauna? Yeah, the sauna inside the sauna will overheat. Don't you know that? The saunas are not made for high temperatures. Or a lot of steam. They are made for a dry and cold environment, like a frozen place. Okay, that should be 25, 50, 25 now, right? You have... I don't like it when it's just the properties, when I don't want the properties. Yes, but 50, 25, and then you go back to 25. You go reset. The saunas will be full. Then you send a green signal to set and reset the meter valve for liquids. I don't actually know much about saunas. Being very hot doesn't exactly relax me. Okay, yeah, I guess for a while, especially if it's cold outside, it's awesome. But in the summer, well, yeah. I do prefer the cold as well, for the most part. You can always get more clothes, but you cannot take off clothes indefinitely. You can always heat things up. You can also make things colder, but it's more effort. Okay, we should get another 25 kilos of steam. They all really do want to get some sauna action, don't they? And there goes that. No, do we still have like micro packages of sauna stuff, steam in here? Because the last time we built a sauna setup, we brought in 25 kilos for every 25 kilos. We suddenly had more than 25 kilos. Because 25 minus 25 is 0.1 or something. Only math. AKA, the more you buy, the more you get, the more you save. Why is there always stuff on the floor? That can't be my fault. Oh, can it? Okay, that's just the old naphtha from the pump thingy. Okay. Now let's get you sorted over to here. Get rid of that. Copy paste all the settings. Give the sweeper power. And then we could have another one kill here if we wanted to, but we don't need to. So let's ignore that. But sweep the naphtha as well. Okay, that looks good. That looks all very good. We don't need to stop. Why are these running? And this one's not. It's a bit weird. Okay, whatever. Cook the wood. Are you kidding me? We have 15 tons of wood. We had like 300 kilos when we started the thing. By the way, yeah, weird. Let's not forget about the valve here. It really shouldn't need to be steel. Like really, it shouldn't. Can we just go with copper? And I think we're gonna use that steam vent exclusively for the steam, for the saunas. Okay, you're full. Do you have any plant here? Thank you. Let's remove the trim because it's ugly. It's not as beautiful as it could be. And that pretty much takes care of the re-beautification of the relaxation room. The recreational rooms, they're words. They're hard sometimes. Let's close you off. I'd like to replace this with diamond tiles, glass tiles. Is this glass? That's all diamonds, right? Why is this glass? It can't be glass, it needs to be diamond. Hold on. Remove that. Put this over here. We gotta remake it, and I don't want the zombie spores to come out. They're all still nice and put in place. Yeah. And once we remake it, we'll have debris on top, below it, and we're going to want to move that up. So we're gonna do that. Now, over here. That's all nice. Debris down here. Debris down here is taking a lot of time. This bit? Beautiful. We got rid of all the stink inside without a pump. We just used the deodorizer. I love it. I love it. Talk about magma, metals in pipes. Let's fix all of this. And we will want to have some tungsten pipes. We're gonna go ahead and make this so there's always gonna be liquid inside the pipes, I think. Inside the valve. So we start off with a valve. goes here maybe. And then there's gonna be pipes. The additional benefit of tungsten, it has super low heat conductivity, heat capacity. Just bring it around here. Now if I want to extract this, initially we did it at the bottom and it would just be brought over here somewhere. We don't have a pipe going out here anyways, so I think I don't want to keep any of that. We can always just extract something from here. We can just go with a shovel. Maybe more like in the center. Or something. Yes. We put you down to 1 kilo. 10%. Why am I seeing so much red in here? It is not red. It is not sour gas in here. Anyways, you come down. There could be a bridge here to reduce the amount of travel time and stuff inside. I don't really care too much, do I? We will want to have a bridge over here somewhere, somehow, something. This is a tile you can drop stuff onto. I'm a relief. Hello there, hi. Just wanted to pop by, say hey, yo, you'll be lurking, have fun lurking. I hope I won't spoil this game too much for you. Right, we bring this and then back down somewhere. This spot is good. Or from here, no, not from here. We gotta just keep the bridge in, so we have this all directed in the right, well, direction. You go down this way, and this is just gonna be a loop, a full loop. This is all gonna be tungsten. Now the big problem, potentially, is the first heating action. This is 100 kilos, this is gold, this is tungsten. Why is there hydrogen over here? And so, when we do that, these pipes will break. They will also damage our reservoir. We can't have that. Really, we can't have that, right? Wait, is there stuff sitting in here already? No, because there's no pipe on top of the bit up here. So that is very useful. We'll start with 2 ceramic tiles in here. Ceramic tiles in here, my god. I think my tongue is getting a bit numb. Right, so we put that here. So you will be not exchanging a lot of heat. We can activate and deactivate this machine by just putting a blueprint of a pipe on its input, because that's just how they work. Don't ask me, ask Clay. Can you open this up for a quick sec as well? Now we did fix the pipe, right? Okay, so I'll give you 1 second here. That gives us 1 blob. That's gonna be 10 blobs in here, and they will just circle around. We'll just let them keep on circling. And actually, send them back in. Yeah, we'll send them back in. Priority-wise, well, there's nothing here to do priority-wise. We gotta do this like... oh, shoot. That was a mistake. Can you just all stop moving? You need all to stop moving. Shoot. Now we don't even see which ones are damaged. I hate this game. I'm not saying I hate this game, I'm saying I hate this game. I don't really appreciate it when you don't showcase what is happening. Alright? Because you're not showcasing what is happening. Yeah, anyways, build this real quick. And I think I want to redo the piping or something. Because, as I said, it's not going to showcase things the way I needed to showcase things. Just to remake all this. Yeah, I don't care. Just break the pipes. that was to be expected. Remake it. Or should I just tell you to deconstruct that? It's fine either way. We make it out of gold, so we have a blueprint for ourselves to go over with, and then we make it out of the other thing again. Tungsten. Because gold would just melt, basically. Wait, what is happening? Oh, right. Stop it. You gotta close this off. Shoot. Now it's melting the gold. That was many instances of not do it like this. Good job. Yeah, very good. I'll leave you to it for a sec, for the moment. Oh my god. How late? It's not that late, I shouldn't be so... Ugh. Here, you take a break. How are things with my water over here? Bring this down to 0.1. I think this steam vent has been overpressured for a long time. It's time to fix that. Let's have this. Let's have this steam turbine provide us with water. The overflow part was here in case we ever needed to cool this down. I mean, we can leave that in here. Sure, let's just leave it in here. That makes sense, actually. That's all very good and useful. But also, you should be running full time. You should just be running all the time. And that thermal sensor, pressure sensor, doesn't do anything yet. It's just there for the future to allow extraction. Yeah, just ignore that. Open this up and keep giving us some water here to keep extracting the steam and make more steam. Alright, cool. Cool. You should always have your 20, 50 steam each thingy. That's good. That works. You're all good. We'll make this back. We'll fix this back into tungsten. All the tiles should be fine now. Somehow we broke the valve because is there anything sitting on here? No, but this was what. Reconstruct, deconstruct, whatever. Oh, actually there's some gold sitting in here. That's fine. It can just go ahead and preheat the pipe a little. Critter starvation. What's up with you guys? Right, so a thing I was thinking about. We have these hatches. They're here to destroy stinky poopy stuff. We have these hatches. They are here to destroy disgusting, unusable rock. And I love them for that. They're awesome. But they're also kind of hurting and hungry. And we also have something else which we are not going to use for anything, really. That is 100 tons of slime. It's not a lot, it's just a bit. And now I think we could just feed the hatches the slime. We could also go ahead and make a few mushrooms instead. So, Sage Hatch eats 140 kilos of slime a day, a cycle. But we could also go ahead and make mushrooms. Like 140 divided by 4 per cycle, right? We could make mushrooms for 35 cycles with that. It gives us... How is that? 3... Oh, wait, what? You're telling us how much you get per cycle now? Okay. Okay, that's cool. So we get 320 per cycle. It's almost 700. So we'd need 2 of them, roughly, to feed a hatch. So we get only half of the 35 cycles because we have 2 mushrooms. That would mean we can, instead of feeding a hatch for 1 cycle with 140 kilograms, we can feed a hatch for, let's just say 17 cycles. We just cut the 50, the half cycle for rounding error and whatnot. So yeah, we can times 17 our supply of slime on the hatches. The sage hatches anyways. No, actually, we can feed all the hatches instead of just the sage hatches then as well. By all the hatches, I mean these guys. On that note, we also have meal ice, which nobody wants to eat. And we don't want to use it for anything. So, you have 2 thingies in here already. That is also only 700... Let's see... 700 calories a cycle on all the food items. 700 kilocals. Them's is well carbonated cats. Yes, we have permafrost and it's occasionally melting. There's like 2-ton tiles of frozen CO2 up there, and sometimes it just comes over us. Fun times. That's why we closed off the base against liquids. Except maybe we don't, because this looks a bit weird. We have a gas log here, so it works. Because we have a gas log here, but also this spot is annoying and dangerous. Why is the gear bomb over here? The gear bomb is supposed to be here. That's weird. No, well, I guess I did tell you to sweep this. Okay, sure. Right, yeah, so the base is mostly just atmospherically cut off, so that's good. Yes, you've been fixed. Let's put this up a bit higher, say 35. Right, mushrooms. I don't know what's the mushroom temp range, 5 to 35 or so. I just saw a health bar on some sort of building. You set up, this is running now. Okay. I just scooped over something. Oh, that's you probably. I don't care about this aqua tuna. Right, some 5 to 35 was it? Yes. So it's maybe a bit hot over here. We have changed the target temperature for our water supply. And you are running, you are rising pressure, you're giving us a 30C stuff. 30C? Is that really that hot? It's a cool slush geyser. You're tuned twice. Alright. Alright. Have you always tuned? For this gives us more stuff. I guess it would make more sense if we didn't do that. Oh, this is difficult, math-wise. Like, how do we get the most out of there? Whilst also using the tuners to temperate it. Because in theory, well, I guess if we have it at 30 all the time and only give it more if we need... Huh. I think we just want extra 1 for heating. Like we want a temperature of 23. Okay, well, we're not ever gonna reach that. If we tune it always. Let's just turn off the tuning for now. We won't be needing that. Oh, by the way, is this still working with the... Yeah, it's still working. With the lamp hanging in the space here. I don't like it though. Can we have the lamp over here or something? Okay. Now I won't be able to reach the wire. Great. Can we get a mesh tile in here and we just enter through? I don't want to enter through here. We could go in here. We can have a tile on top that would... Nah, there's CO2 here now. CO2 here now. That's gonna mess up things. I should really not care about this. I should really not care about this. We could, of course, do a liquid block. We don't have room for this over here. With all the helium? No. Yes, helium. We could move the helium up by 1. Ugh. It's all nonsense. None of the possible solutions is appealing. Here, let's get rid of... You stay turned off. Get rid of the power here eventually. We can't reach that. Let's not do that. Just get rid of what you can do. and build what you can, and it won't give us a flashing warning anymore. I will be happy about that. Thank you. Let's remake you. What was that text there? There was some text here just a second ago. Weird. Here, please clean this. Clean it like now. Build this. Set the value, and then we fill this all up with gold, and we make golden tiles around the base to further properly set up our blocks and whatnot. Now, you are still a problem, this whole thing, and the water dropping down. Mostly from here. From here, yes. Why is there still liquid here in the first place? Is it still dropping, blobbing over? And this is gonna break it, hold it for a long time, isn't it? Water, I hate it. Now we do have all the this CO2 is pushing in. What's the pressure outside? It's only like 3 kilos here, because this is a very narrow shaft, and it kind of spread out for the most part. It's no longer at 17 kilos of CO2, it's all 4 kilos around the entire base, instead of 17 at the top. We could just open this up for any liquids coming in. Dude, my belly. I wouldn't really want to mop this yet. How much naphtha is this? Can you sweep that? And then we go 161 times 2 and go back. Wait, did you not drop the bottle here? You didn't. Didn't say what? Okay. Give me the naphtha. Move that in place on both sides. Yes, both sides. And also some petro, because petro is beautiful. Petro is beautiful, no matter. What's the source? Give me both these bottles. And bring them up here. Here. Yes. And mop this up before we open the naphtha bottles. I guess the right hand side should just display stuff. Okay, good. Naphtha bottle. Quickly, before too much CO2 gets in. We will never be able to get a properly functioning transit tube on this side, will we? We could go do super tiny amounts of natural tiles here, I guess. That would work. Remake this tile, remake this tile. Damn it. I don't... We can do that if we are super bored, maybe. That's just not. We have plenty of access points. Let's just go and say that's enough. Make this a liquid dock. This one is one in theory. Can we have this switch right next to you in here? I will make a tile here so this looks all a bit more nice. And in theory, can we have a breaker? We can have a breaker here. But that, I mean, when there is blobs coming down, they would hopefully break into like driblets like these. Because there's an interruption in the wall they're going along. I'm not sure it works that way for bead pumps. It should work the same as for normal waterfalls though, so I think this works. And that would stop having it interfere with the liquids from the locks. I think, I hope. We'll see how it goes. You did the automation bit. Much appreciated. And now we really want that gold thing going. You all set up except for the valve. There we go. Do we ever want to get George out of here? I don't know. I think he's happy inside his home, or his own little confinement, self-imposed confinement that he voluntarily started many cycles ago before we even arrived. So why should we go ahead and convince him otherwise, right? It sounds like quite a... like we are quite full of ourselves. Can you reach the left hand side? Yes, you could mop all of this. I don't really care. There's more things around the base to sweep and mop. So let's not do space. I'm confusing myself. I'm just waiting for this thing to be done. Okay. Now, I don't really mind if there's stuff sitting in here all the time. I kind of do mind. Let's just have like one blob. No, actually, you can just keep running this for now. It's not like you're losing a lot of heat here quickly. Oh my god. Who did this and why is it not connected? Shoo, bad. No. Now this is gonna break. Yeah, blame the dupes. Naturally. And now this is gonna break, and then there's no more flow, and then the bottom one is gonna break because there is no more flow. Shoot. Well, now it's fine because all the things have been gone through. And that is the bottom pipe, which does not need any repairs. The top one does. Remove it, remake it. And most importantly, connect it. This was tungsten. Yes. Can we see that properly in this overlay? I don't think this overlay is showing you as much as it thinks it does. Because this overlay is like pipes and stuff. Their material is kind of hard to differentiate. Like this is gold, this is tungsten. It's the same. Look, this is gold, this is tungsten. It's a bit more bright maybe. But that's a hue. Maybe if I use the other monitor. Wait, I can just see in the preview screen. No, it's pretty much the same. Anyways, this should now give us one package at all times. So no more breaking. We just heat this up. We heat the pipe up above 1000 degrees. And then we will have no more breaking at all. Except for these two bits. These ones we still need to fix, kinda. No, for now. Just need to get the heat all the way to here. It's gonna take a while. You're not losing heat anywhere, right? This is 1000 now. This is 200. It's going up quickly. Ish. 1000 here now. 1800. 1700. 600. You're up to 900. Yeah, it's getting up there. It just needs a bit of time to drag through. 200. 3 something. How is this going down so much? Oh right, it's only telling me the inside temperature. I've gotta go like this if I want the radiant pipe temperature. 600, 667. Okay, it's getting all the way up there. I do need it above 1000 though. Well above 1000. The gold inside is like 1900. So let's get this to like 1500. Oh, that's actually, hold on. You stop. Wait. No. Yes, maybe, I don't know. 15. It seems fine. Let's do this. We gotta wait for... one of these has to empty at least. The other one will still keep going, so we gotta wait for both of them to empty. 5, 4, 3, 2, empty. Okay. Now we gotta cut off all potential input and output, so there's no more flow into any of these. This and that. That should stop all flow and breaking of pipes. Okay. And now we can replace those two. And that should allow us to then connect the other pipes. I think your mic is off. I think it's not. because OBS tells me that there's a amplitude and whatnot. So I think you might to try to one guy me or something. I can double check on the stream if you think I don't hear myself. Nope, I definitely hear myself on stream. Me 48072, hi there, welcome back, brother. You sure you don't hear me? Yeah, I'll ask you in chat. I don't know. Yeah, Leo hears me? Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to say. Shoot, I should completely connect you all at the same time. Now I have a big blob that can break pipes. Deal. Like this one. It's not even that big. Let's see, how hard are these pipes gonna get? I gotta keep an eye on the blob. So, the big blob. Let's just... Where is it? There it is. Okay, so stop it. And check those pipes real quick. Radiant pipe. Oh right, it's not sitting in here because... Ah shoot, I hate this. Okay. We can do a 50-50 thing. So what's happening is, because... Are you not telling me the temps? Wait, hold on. Because we have the input ports here, and they basically just teleport things, right? And so before it actually sits on this pipe, it's always being teleported further. Now that's fine for the bridges. Is it though? It's gonna make things unnecessarily annoying. Well, I had the tab muted. Congratulations. I was about to say, you specifically said the mic is muted, so if you said, you should have realized there's no other sound either. Which is, you know. But okay, well, it happens, I guess. I hate this preheating nonsense. Okay, now, let's see. How do I want to do that? For starters, let's get all the nonsense upwards into the tank again. So we don't break anything. Now if I open... shoot. Hold, no, don't do that yet. I'll need this stuff. I'll need this stuff. For this pipe specifically. I don't need the valve. So I just skip over the valve to preheat this one tile. And the other tiles, in between the bridges and stuff, we could also preheat. By just not having bridges there. We'll need one bridge to enforce directions, of course. But beyond that, stuff should be fine. I just had opened Oni and the music when I opened your stream. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then you wouldn't quite realize that there was no stream music at all. Okay, so this should hopefully be enough. Wait, am I enforcing direction here anywhere? You're gonna suck it up from here. I need this one. And you're gonna need two of them. I need one after the storage tank and one after the... But this one can go away for now. Extraction can happen whenever we want to. We can add this at any point in time. Okay, and then how about we can just do this? We don't need the extra tile here. You are gonna, oops, connect. You can connect like this. Don't overbuild this. You can connect like that. With you out of the way, we can also remove this pipe. Okay. We can connect all of this. Don't overbuild anything. And you are giving us directions. That's all we need. No. Maybe. Yeah, no, you're gonna be fine. You're all gonna go here. that should be just fine. Can we check the temps here for a quick sec? Thermal tolerance? No. Yeah, there should be a few pipes. Yeah, like these two. Well, this one specifically. The pipe input here, the pipe input here, and the pipe input here. And the input of the valve that are not hot enough. Now let's see how well... I mean, the blobs in here, they should still just take away heat from the surrounding pipes as well. So that should be fine, I guess. You are up to 900-ish and something, 1000. You are above 1000 now. Except for this pipe. Expectedly. Okay, that's good. So, let's get you running for a second to actually add this blob as well. And then we cut you off again. We can remove... You're like 1000 degrees now, right? Radiant pipe, 1500, perfect. We can do this, we can do... No, we still want you in here. You can just move a bit further. 1, 2, 3, you can occupy these 3 tiles. Okay. Cut this off. Cut this off. Cut you off. Undo that. We still need this bit. You can have your bridges on this side. And we can have the valve down here as well, because there's not going to be more than the... It's all above 1000. Yes, it's all hot enough. They're not breaking the pipes now. That's good. I still don't want you all to bunch up in that place. Like, this is 4000 grams, it's fine. And we're gonna filter it through the valve here, so when it reaches the one remaining hot pipe, cold pipe, it's gonna be fine. By the way, talk about hot stuff. Let's see if we can get a few hot blueprints. Or if we're getting blue, whatever, until next weekend for getting something awesome. A Puce pink gas reservoir. Wait, don't I have that? Or was it the beds? The beds, the comfy beds I have. They look quite the same. Employee of the Month. A masterful celebration of Sweepy's unbeatable work ethic and cheerful can clean attitude. Can clean. Perfect. Green glitter Atmo belt. It's green, it's shiny, it keeps Atmo suits pants on. Alright, we'll save one for tomorrow. Or 3, because there are still a few remaining to unlock. We do gotta get rid of this bridge. That kind of mentally stopped me from progressing here. Okay. Oh my god. There's a bike outside, somebody's on a bike outside, and it screeches so bad. It sounds like a children's bike. If you... I don't know, somehow it sounds like that. What? Oh, you're not set up yet. Shoot. Yes, of course. We missed that. And now you're broken. And now, well, can you just not do any of that? Just wait. Just you can all accumulate, it's fine. You can repair that. I don't... It's good. It's tungsten, actually. You can destroy some of our tungsten. I hate it. I don't want to rebuild it. Repair it quickly. Anybody? And please, Clay, put an errand for repair status stuff in here, so we know it's actually happening. I should just put that on the forums or something. And not in chat. On Twitch or whatever. Anyways, that should be repaired. Content empty, blah blah blah. You good. This is set up. No errand here. This one works with the errand. And there was a big blob here, of course. And why wouldn't there be a big blob here? Of course. And then we repaired one more time. But once that is done, there won't be any more blobs here. I could have just connected the input-output of the valve here, and it would have been fine. Probably. Maybe the first blob could have gone haywire. I don't know. And this one is now being properly small, made small. And now you're gonna go up to well above 1000, and now we're all safe. We can put in the final bridge. We do need that if we have a We don't need that. I wanted that to attack this. It's... No. But we go back to this. Go back to this. Okay, and that means that means also all the golden here is above melting point. Can you all just reaccumulate really quick and then make a proper line of whatever how much this is? Yay! Stop it. Stop it. And then we get a bunch of bottles we can work with, finally. Hold. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I just don't want to accidentally sweep the bottles, because then you would go down to the magma biome and try to empty them there. That would be unfortunate. What I really want you to do is make me some tiles. Just for the sake of it. Sake of it. I guess the top can be whatever. I wanna lock this off. Actually, you're gonna be problematic with the water above. And it will delete stuff against other stuff. So I'll ignore that for the most part. And I just want to close all these spaces off. The floor so I can walk through. All that good jazz. There's so many relocation actions to do. In here, I don't even know where. Like, I have no system for this. I just see a hole and I plug it. Right, I did something here at some point for something. The entire base power was cut off. At least the top part had... Well, it has these Jesus that are running. I guess you're doing fine. I guess you're just doing fine. But yeah. They no longer benefit from the high power production at the bottom of the base. The excessive super power production, blah. It did give us the opportunity to make this into a natural tile, which is nice. And 2 more to make. No, 2 more bottles until we need more. I love how nobody dropped their bottles on their way to work, to their construction site, hopefully. Fill this up too. I would like to replace the aluminium. And there's one more space here. I'll just leave the walls filled up with nonsense, that's fine. And now we could just have this run all the time, basically. Because there's only going to be some liquid metal sitting in here, and that's going to sit there, and it's going to sit there well, and it's going to do nothing. And anything going around here, it's going to not stack up whatsoever. And that's that, basically. And then we can just do this, so we don't get too much out of here. Like, they don't empty the pipe twice, I guess. Even if they did, we'd just get bigger bottles, and it could be annoying to someone's aesthetic demands. Like, if this is 1 kilo on one tile and 2 kilos on another. Dude, what's up today? The other one? Alright. So yeah. Basically ignore it. Now one issue we might get from having these floors in place, they don't look great, do they? One issue we might have from getting all these floors in place is the water dribbling down will dribble into the base. Dribble and drip. Not that we really care, since pressure is seemingly fine, I guess. Any more holes to plug? We could open this up and remake it, and that would make it into a nice double gas block, a double liquid block, though we still have gas inside. We don't really care about the temps, do we? Okay, why is this debris not being... Oh, wait, what? An oxygen mask? Okay. We're not gonna use that. There's oxygen inside. That's unfortunate. Because we can't just melt it in the magma biome then. Let's go by lore. Like, we wouldn't want to have oxygen released. We could have it in a place where it won't be... Yes, it's going down. Look at that. Did you stop? It stopped. It stopped. It stopped. Yes, good. Release the door. Open the door. We can now do the thing with the thing. So what we want here is to open this up so that magma from the right hand side can dribble in and go to the left hand side and just be moved further. And there's still a lot of stuff in here, so yeah. This will basically like go in circles now, probably. We might just wanna get a wall going up here or something, so there isn't too much feeding back. That would be great. Okay, and then there is gonna be Priest Zero, who will need to go back to bed in a second. And opening up this door is probably also gonna allow a lot of magma to get out. Yes, Priest here. Let's take a break. There's a lot of dupes that might wanna take a break. Can we go ahead and heal you all up for a quick sec? Just go back. I don't know where you get all the damage from. You haven't been to the magma biome in a long time. Scouting, yeah, exactly. Ooh. Marie, oh yeah, you are certainly gonna be down here doing stuff. Progressing the base forward. Doing great things. And then dying. You're gonna get out of there. Yes. Good, yes, also take a dip in the molten iron. That's great. That's good. Okay. By the way, I wouldn't mind it if you had the ladder on the left hand side here. So if we ever went in here to just clean this all up, you don't have to go all that far through the magma biome. And maybe have a tile here, so things falling down don't fall down to the very bottom, like dupes. And that should have been here before. Why is there no such thing? That should have been here before. By the way, put this one further down, so this is all level. Okay. This just goes down now. There's another wall here because I don't know why, because I say so. There's a few more bits and pieces to clean up down here. Oh, okay. Is it getting cold down here? Can we even enter this room now? I think not. Show navigation. Yes, you can. Oh, you can go through the yeah. You can go through the iron melter. Fine. But this is cut off. Why are these all so cold? Alright, you're 200-ish, but you're also still connected to the greatest steam room. And apparently that is actually cooling down further and further. Let's disconnect this. We can be disconnected like so. We do want to keep them shift plates. What is your problem? Wait, what? You are not connected at all. Slowly heating things up. Just put a tile here. That also removes the gas block in here, potentially. Now it's reinstated. That should give us a bit of heat from the bottom. And that will no longer sap it away. You're down to 100 C. Good thing about that is probably no more steam appearing from overcooking it inside the oil well, the water that is. Over here, are you still connected anywhere else? Not really. So I just expect that uranium to melt again. Like we have 100, we have 200 degrees here. Oh, you're not connected. Huh. Okay, my bad. So it wasn't connected to the hot steam room at the top. Meaning, well, it didn't get warmed up. Okay. What's your temp in here? 113. What is happening? I thought the poopy water comes out at the same temperature as the machine is, but the machines are cooling themselves down. This is not what I expected. I haven't done this in like forever. Weird. Real weird. Yes, so the steam room is full of poop water. Why can't you push further down? Oh right, you are not supposed to push out. You can push down though. So I want some hot stuff. You give me like hot stuff regularly, right? Can we just go with do we have an active? Okay. So the conveyor shut off. It should give me a active time for how long it's green, right? And you are not giving me any green signals for the last 5 cycles. That means you haven't extracted any debris out. Do you still have stuff coming in here? The vents are running 100%, so that's 30 kilograms of naphtha per second that you are cooking up. You are opening and closing still, like proper. So that works. Things over here are just fine, all within nominal parameters. They're fine. Might want to move this over to here. Nonsense. Your temp is nice and high. It's quite high actually. We did want to fix a few things over here, maybe potentially. I don't know. Well, what is happening here? This is rust. We have rust. We do have rust. We have 2 tons of rust. I don't know how. From somewhere we opened up something. Anyways, let's leave the game running. Think of how and why you're adding more and more stuff. Okay, so there's that. This is green. So you are not bringing that in. Wait, what? Yes, you are. Wait, what? Why is this coming? You're actually fully broken. You're actually fully broken. I thought this was only heat transfer, but it's also affecting... Huh? This never happened before. No, wait, what? Yes, it stopped now. Weird. Okay, so we have this bug. We all know this bug. Most of us know this bug. If we have a door open and we use it for heat transfer, and we want to stop heat transfer by opening a door, and the door is not powered and we open it, sometimes it keeps transferring heat. And so apparently, if we open it up to remove the foundation of a building, the same thing happens. And I did not really expect that to be the case. And so surprise Pikachu face. Can you just go ahead and power this door then? That will fix it. It never happened though. What? I haven't seen that happen before. That's so weird. I don't think that's so weird. Oh well. Wait, that only means we'll have more magma igneous rock going through here again. That doesn't really help us cooking. Does it? That does not help us cooking. To do that... we gotta bring some hot stone over, right? This stone is like nice and hot. This is about 750 C. Now I don't want to move that sulfur anywhere else. It's gonna take a bit of time until this cools down from all the extra magma we just added. It was like relatively quickly though, the last time we cooled it down a little. So I wouldn't expect it to take too long. This re-melted, which is nice. We can go about our business here again. Do we want to go in here and change these things? Yeah, sure. So, what I'd like to do is change this around, I guess. So the big question is, where and how? Two things. We could, for one, change you a bit. And then maybe just extract the hot stone into here for heating things up. It wouldn't even affect the oil below, which is good. And then we send it up here-ish somewhere. We still want to use the cold steam room for some additional cooling. It wouldn't matter if we actually go through the steam room, the oil room. Actually, this can even be used as part of the cooling loop, I guess, sort of. And so, basically all we want to do here is we move this part down here, so to speak. Let's get a quick look at that properly. So you have a loop, you have two things going up and about. Hold on. So you will go in here-ish. So there is your output at the top. This does not need to be tungsten. I'm not gonna make it out of tungsten. Hey, stop it, remove it. Why is this tungsten? Make it out of gold. So that goes here. And then the next one goes here. 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 Okay, and then we have our sensor for the elements. Wait, element sensor here and here, and we need a NOT gate to tell you. Right? This one. Knick knack. If it's not sulfur, yes, then you can just send stuff through. Because everything else should be nice and hot. So there goes all the automation. Now you can run for now, I guess. Now I do want to keep you always running, so there is nothing bad happening from things being stuck. This hot stuff will then go through here. And then the question is, where do we bring it up? Maybe like here-ish. Otherwise, I don't even know if this is going to be enough. You just go up like this. It should take a lot of heat out of the debris though, probably. We could stay asleep, we could slow it down a little as well. Do a meter thing. You need a bridge. You need a bridge. Not that kind of bridge, this kind of bridge. There. Okay, for the sulfur that can just go, I guess, through as well. That's fine. And now, to make sure you always have priority, you can do this and that. Very simple, very clean. We connect you once things are ready. The right hand side part here is not reachable yet. Now they should all be in range. And then I'd like you to prioritize all of this building nonsense. This one first. This one, all of that. Priority wise in here, you just do that 50-50, that's fine. It's all 8s. And then a 7-6 on this. Okay. Let's see what you've got, my dear duplicants. Also, if you could just prioritize moving that plastic and stuff out of here. Because that is not supposed to be recircled through the cold steam room. By the way, how much is left on here? 30 tons. And I think this is all abyssomite. Because that's the only thing you wouldn't move out, yeah. So basically we have no more access to brief. We've moved all the stuff from this biome out. Destroy that sour gas. And on here, would you kindly just build that tile too, so we can destroy the excess sour gas at the bottom and make this all a bit nicer. Okay. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Don't mob this yet. Again, destroy the sour gas. And are we getting anything hot? Hot, hot, hot? Hot, hot, hot? No. Well, what's your room temp? 907, 910, 920, 900, 920. Okay, well, it's gonna take some time. We could always just go ahead and say move stuff out at 900. And it would really not make a difference if we superheated that sour gas at the bottom. What's the temp up here? 127. Let's up your target temp to 190, because I don't want to take out more heat. I just want to have a good bunch of heat as a buffer. Now we did start. Is there anything else in the base to do left? Oh, wait, hold. I want this finished. Wait, what? Wait, what? Am I seeing this right? Did we move all the sulfur out? No. There's still 47 tons here, which is not a lot. Considering. Oh, you had no power for a second there. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But we almost have all the stuff moved out. That's impressive. How are things up here? You need power. Ugh, power. I feel powerless without power. Okay, well then, here, have some power at steel, that's good. Okay. And build it. Anything else? You have your target, you have your thing. You have no output? This one? What? What are you missing? What? No conveyor receptacle connected. Oh, wait, what? You're still missing some stuff over here. Okay, that's that. Okay, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. Right. Okay, that is important to YouTube. I see, that makes sense. Thank you for the warning. That's actually really helpful. Okay, you are closed. Just empty that room out, and that will be all the sour gas in here, and all the sour gas over here. And then we shouldn't have any other gas inside here, other than steam and natural gas. Nice and clean. And maybe some polluted oxygen in a bit. And there's actually stuff over here. Oh my god, disgusting, destroyed. I'll talk about disgusting gases destroying. Here, destroy this one too. Okay, lovely. You have no power because we cannot reach that. That or the rail that you need to build. Whoops. Here, have that. As for you, we actually have water in here now. My god. I'm gonna replace all of this. Here goes another tile. I built this one as well. On the left, I am not sure yet. Just do this for now. You should be able to reach the bottom parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top part here. And well, this is still doing the same as always. Wait, this should be insulation because we are running the sulfur through it. You should be all done now. That means connect that. You can be cut off. It should be all going down, up. No problem. What is your problem? What? That was weird. What? Did we just catch it perfectly? Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Let's change this material-wise. Open up some space up here. Not this one at the same time, at least. It might make cause problems. We do that. Stuff goes in the right places now, right? Hot stuff. Not gonna be hot for long. But kinda hot. It's cooling down like nicely though. Conveyor rail contains empty. Conveyor rail contains igneous rock 140C. It's like 20 degrees above. Yeah, it's fine. And actually, we want more of the hot stuff. A lot more. What is your problem? Why is this like staggered this weirdly? Are you like hooked up wrong? There's nothing in here, right? There's no weirdness going on in here. There it is. Is there? No. We can't really see much. Okay, there was like a feedback loop in here somewhere. I think this was connected to its bottom. Okay, that seems good. Sulfur goes out. Hot rock goes out in, what? That is not hot rock. What is your problem? Oh. Let's go up there. That might also have caused the sulfur to get in here. Again, we know that if the sulfur goes through the top, it's gonna be still fine. As in... I just had a great idea. It's gonna go up because it doesn't heat up quickly enough to melt or anything. It will just get up to like, or go up by 160 degrees. And since it starts at minus 100 or minus 80, it's only going to go up to like 80 C or so. Now, the idea I just had is that we actually could bring down the hot debris from here into here, then go through here, go up to the cold steam room on the right hand side, and then go up into the actual cooling room at the top. Because we wanted to have that in place kind of from the very beginning. So that would be sort of neat. So we bring this over here. Just bring it through here, I guess. It's not going to be hot enough to melt anything, to cook any oil or whatever. You just bring this up here. I don't think we'll need the meter again. And you'll just bring it up here then. All the nonsense in here, I guess. Well, this is going to stay. This could be on the other side. That doesn't really make a difference, doesn't really help. You're gonna go down here-ish anyways, right? Yeah, you're gonna go down this way anyways, so we can just say, you go down here, and you go down this way. I would like for the top stuff to be low priority. I don't think the bottom part will ever be full, but why not? And then we are going to cut. This is not going to do. Wait, actually, this is the copper. This is going to cool down so quickly. We don't need to send it over to the other side. To the hot room. It's going to like come out there and it's going to be like 150 degrees. Now you are... Why is there still sulfur coming in here? Oh, right. Wait, what? Aren't you set up? You are set up for sulfur. Not sulfur. Why? Why? Minus 110, 12. Why? What is your problem? Can we can't properly see stuff, can we? Okay, let's cut all of them off. I should get the mod for it that just cuts everything off. That if you drag a big box, I can drag a big box. It cuts everything off inside the box. I don't know what you're doing, game, but I don't like it. So, this is the beginning of the loop. The loop goes up here, and that's it. And you are just feeding into the loop. There's nothing to do here actually. And you go out and you go out. And that's that. And there's no more sulfur. That was just some weird nonsense. Alright. Okay. Fine. We won't be using this anymore. Any of these buildings. Any of that automation. There's still some leftover rail here. We can just connect things at the top here. We gotta have a bridge here to push these debris through. We also want to go inside, remove actually all of that lane, all of that rail, all the way to the top. The debris from the left hand side will just stack up in here for now, so we have a bit of material we can work with in just a sec. The sulfur sitting here is not good. Can just push that through, so it just doesn't sit there. Okay. And you are then supposed to go, actually just go ahead. Fix you all. You can just go up. This we would want to cut off. Well. Yeah, just push it through. You're gonna be confused now, aren't you? Nope, it goes through, but then you don't know where to go. Wait, this is still not connected. Let's empty this out real quick. Okay. Now we cut you off. This one won't be doing anything in just a second. Cut you off here. That's all the right kind of stuff. Deconstruct. Give you a thing to push things down. A thing to thing. Okay. And then you move all this upwards. Okay. And now we go this way. Cut off here. Stuff comes from the bottom. You should be able to go to the right. Alright, beautiful. This can all be removed. Removed. This is sulfur. It actually melted some stuff in here, which is not surprising. And let's see. Is there anything else? This can be removed now. We have some heating stones coming down. I love it. The sulfur will be ignored. And the heating stuff is doing just fine. Let's see how the temps are in here. 115 still. Can we see like even the slightest temperature increase? So for one, the oil wells are actually cooling things down, I guess. But this seems to be heating up a bit. The biggest issue might be just the heat will not go down to the bottom of the base. As in, why would it? Like, heat actually does rise in the game, sort of. It doesn't go down, rather. Kinda. It's almost like gases. Well, it's not almost. It is like the gases are. Wait, what? The gases are, what's happening here? Why have people stopped? Like hot gases go and pop cold gases. There. Okay, no idea why the liquid stuff stopped there. Oh my god. The naphtha pool is actually emptying out. It's the left-hand one. It's almost done. Oh my god. The end of an era. The end of the naphtha. There's one more blob pot pool over here. Can we open that up real quick? And then I think I'll take a break for today. Oof, you are in a difficult spot. Are you not? And there's a lot of... Nope, not that one. Nope, don't. There's a lot of mobs here. Okay, so this would be the entry point. So going in here-ish. And above here, through here, or something. If we go sideways, as soon as we go sideways, the pressure should be fine, so it'd be coming in like this. Keep an eye on stuff that will fall down onto us. There will be a need for some ladders over here. We have some sedimentary rock nearby, okay. Sedimentary rock, igneous rock, sedimentary rock. Just do this all the way to here. Don't open it up further. This should be all reachable, probably. And we're gonna start coming in from here, so let's start digging on this side. Allowing the dupes to, well, get in. I don't really care about anything much. Do I? 2, 1, 2, 3. Go this way. Keep an eye out for stuff that will be broken. Stuff. Because it's not 3 tiles wide, that is. We can open up all of this. There's no point in having it in the spot where it is. Maybe have a tile here or 2 that might cause the mobs to be trapped inside. 1, 2, 3. Start over here. 3 on top. 2 at the bottom. Let's make it the other way around. 3 on the bottom. 3 on the bottom. And 3 on the bottom. And here we have a problem. Well, we're gonna just fill this out, I guess. Here, have the floor removed. Get over there. Have a few tiles. All the way in here, all the way there. Should be mostly reachable. This should all be reachable. This will be crushed anyways. This will be crushed anyways. And over here, improve the flow. Okay. Looking good. Are you guys not gonna dig or what? Okay. Anything else? The base, I think, looks reasonable. Reasonable, not done, but reasonable. We want to do a few more liquid rocks maybe to make this more complete. There is gonna be... oh, there's one thing missing. There's one thing missing here. We will want to do something about the whole sewage system sort of thing. And the water dripping on to the left here. Well, once the naphtha is out, we can open up this level and all the liquids will spill down to where they belong. Yeah, this needs some love. Now, how are you all doing, my dear dupes? Can you build the remaining parts? We didn't even need to go all the way up here. We could have just dug this out and the naphtha would have freed itself. Huh. Well, let's see if it's gonna break the ceiling here. This will be filled up with gas, so this will not be broken anyways. Like, there's always gonna be gas here. Beyond that, we'll see. Are you making a... I just made a infinite storage, I was about to say, but it's only 1 gas, so no, actually it's not. But the flow speed, this is 120 kilograms, so this is 30. Here it is rising, so the pressure is gonna rise, but not to dangerous levels, I don't think. And the stuff is nice and slow. Oh my god! No, we're fine. We did rescue the Bacchus last time, at the very end of the stream, and they're here, and they're like nice and secure for now. I will want to drop that naphtha as well at 1.2. Not right now, but yeah. So we do want to take care of these guys, find them a new home. And so I was thinking maybe have them near the other critters, so they're not that alone. Like this room here is like not doing much. Well, you're using it as a way through, I guess. But yeah, we could just take a few liquids near and have the fish in there or something. And make a beautiful rainbow and all that. If we have enough different liquids that are all lighter, heavier than naphtha, like crude oil, mercury, what else is there? Ethanol, maybe? And another one or two. We could even connect these all together. And this would be part of the fish room That's nonsense, yes. But we could do that. Or we just make a few extra fish so we can surf and turf. By the way, we never got to get a... We never got to make some food for the hatches and whatnot. And I did stop one of these. Let's not forget about this again. You are doing crushed rock. I did forget to give you some meal rice. Let's do that as well before we end the stream. So we gotta get rid of that nonsense. It is, as I said, useless. Or disgusting. Or whatever the term is. -1. So you get that, but you can't reach it right now. And we did want to check. You do eat 700 kilocalories each cycle. There is 6 critters in here. That's 7 times 6, 6, 420, 4.2 megacalories. Meal rice, we have, how much is that? 2.4k. Half of what we need, basically. That's 4 kilograms, so we need like 8 kilograms a cycle. Because I don't want 200 kilos of stuff sitting in here for a meal rice. So we're gonna get this to like a cycle or 2 of food total. Let's make it 1 cycle worth of stuff. There's no errands here right now. I'll want this to be taken care of. And we kinda gotta get the mealwood into here, mealworms. So that's this one, right? Yes. So that goes in here. And now we have a sweeper that is manual use, all the nonsense, and that also includes mealwood. Meal rice. I want you to stop bringing that in. Oh my god, it's so much. How much can you hold? How much is this going up? 60, 80? It is like 100 some kilograms. 200 some kilograms, 300 some kilograms. Yeah, let's say it's 200, then it would be divided by 8, it would be like 25 cycles worth of food. Is this right? Oh my. And beyond that point I would just like the dupes to bring all the food from around the map to in there. And if it isn't brought here, what are you doing, Steela? If it isn't brought here, what are you doing? Are you dancing? Overjoyed? I haven't... Oh my. You're doing the robot. Huh. I actually haven't seen that before. That's cool. And with that happy dance, I'll leave you for today. Let's have a quick look at where we want to go. Let's see who is playing only, who is streaming. I'll show more. Southern Finland is playing Death Stranding, playing Tiger Blueprints, Delarius Emperor, Simple Fortnite. Who's playing Oni? This is not English. This is not English. What is up with all the? Okay, 4 German streams. Then there's interesting. I'm all alone between them, almost. Let's see. How about we go to only Tichel, only one Tichel or something, and see how she's trying to rescue the base and lives. Alright, let's do that. She seems to be quite active. Chat-wise, I think. Or she's just talking to herself. Let's see. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the weekend. I'll be back tomorrow, 1400 hours CET probably, hopefully. And until then, have a lovely day. Bye bye.